the church, Sacred Church in Fellow, Washington. It's called Andy Miller at CO Benton. Andy Miller, prosecutor, Washington State prosecutor, and Bar Associates. The kitchen was supposed to be providing services for the all the Mexican. As you can see, everything's dirty, congested. Since you have police officers that attack me, and then you show up over at the house, you show up at the mayor's house, you show up over at the insurance company house, and you bring the judge in, and you bring a VOC from Social Security office, and I deposit $7,000 into the account, and I'm over at the district court office with the court clerks and the prosecutor, and I come back in and I was attacked. I have money, stolen items. It's all recorded. So this is quite the service I got for these people just took their stuff and left. The Washington State Farm Bureau has a, Washington State Farm Bureau is 4011-314-138. That's Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, U.S. That's Kim WYMAN, Secretary of State. So this is pretty odd. Pretty odd was what I think. They didn't even sweep the floor or anything, just took off. These people were in the chow hall and they're supposed to feed everybody, and they didn't even feed them. They just fed the U.S. citizens. You see the floor is pretty, they just left all these people behind. They were supposed to feed everybody, and they pretty much left. So that's what happened when you show up with the judge and you show up with a VOC to Donald Trump International Airport, Moses Lake. Then you show up at India. I show up at India grocery store, the mother and father that owns the grocery store on government land. And I was hit by a truck, a Trailblazer SUV. And Stephanie Swammer, Maine Jordan, she had Country Financial Insurance. I didn't even use the $10,000 PIP coverage for therapy, for the simple fact, because I was on a crosswalk, walked across on Broadway Division, Moses Lake, and she came out of nowhere and hit me. Well, she sat there for about 14 minutes debating how to run me over. And even so, not admitting it, just say it was an accident, that's pretty much premeditated murder, vehicular homicide, and it escalates to more charges after you run from the law. or make things up and don't make any situations with calling the lawyer, like Jim Cooney, Dallas Cooney, John Cooney, law firms in Spokane, and then they changed their address to a different address. On Indiana, they lived on Garland, 910. Now it's Indiana. They live on Indiana, right by Boston Pizza Restaurant. See, Cimaron 59C used to be an India cuisine. And then it became a Chinese restaurant. And then it became a West Side Pizza restaurant. Now it's a Mexican restaurant. Now, Stephanie Swanberg, she's an individual that get involved in apparently she's intimidated by these individuals that start problems with them. And that's Jay Mueller, Amy Miller, Administration Office. Since they got vacuum access, they got cleaning equipment, the Baker Party All Restaurant Bar and Motel, they have cookery crock pots, and they also got for hydration. Yeah. Left him for dead, pretty much. And then he pushed this cart in here and put everything away and didn't even feed the rest of the anybody. Coordinator is for Human Resources in FREDA is Mrs. Perez Lara. That's Perez, and Perez been with the FREDA courthouse for a long time. The Grant County Courthouse is Larissa Perez, Human Resources, P.O. Box 3735 C Street Northwest, FREDA, Washington. Her phone number is 509-754-2011. She has an extension number, Mr. Larissa Perez, and that's the Human Resources Coordinator. She coordinates a lot of things. And Andy Miller, prosecutor of the state of Washington for KENNEWICK, Tri-Cities, Spokane. He goes to Spokane for the conventions for the Washington Bar Association, and associates for judges, bars, disbarments, and also medical disbarments. Like you're looking at himself, I was hit by a truck, Trailblazer, and I didn't ask for a dime, nothing back. It was pretty much a convicted charge as well, being hit by a Trailblazer on purpose, walk across the crosswalk at Broadway in front of Daniel Garth Family Services and into Denny's and Business in Denny's. And Daniel Garth Services, I have a Marriott card. I got a Marriott member. I'm a Davenport Hotel member. I got services. at Davenport Hotel. That's the penthouse suites and presidential suite, and also the historic site. They'll move me anywhere on the world and transport me anywhere. Valet parking's $25 a day, and $17 for parking outside the Davenport. Now I don't need those parking or valet parking because I can walk and I can drive. And I got CDL A and B on the classes, and also got my driver's license renewed. I've been driving since I was 15 years old. But anyways, they said they're going to feed everybody at the church, and this is witnesses. This is 3:15 p.m. on a Sunday, October 20th, 2019. Attacked by police officers, same police officer. managed to pay the illicit plate. I got a broken phone. I got a broken battery chargers. I got records on all records, bank account, Chase Bank, Open Bank, and also U.S. Bank, Key Bank, and Bank of America. $35 million deposit inquiry, and I got all the inquiries on the Gmail accounts, and they're all active, and they're all paid for in full.